Hello there, Star Wars fans, and welcome back to another RebelScum.com video. And today we're reviewing the Black Series Return of the Jedi number 8, Bib Fortuna. And Bib looks good. He actually looks really good. A little light on accessories. I know in the past he hasn't really come with a ton of accessories. The vintage figure came with a staff that we never saw in Return of the Jedi, which we did end up seeing later on in the book. Well, I would say prologue end credit scene of the Mandalorian scene with the Book of Boba Fett where he gets assassinated by Boba. He does have his staff that he had with the vintage toy then. That honestly would have been a really cool accessory to include here. Yes, we don't see it in Return of the Jedi, but all they did was package him with the cups that came with the PulseCon Cantina Showdown figure set. They just repacked the cups from the Cantina Showdown with Bib to give him something, I guess. Maybe I honestly I think repacking the Skiff Guard blaster that comes with Skiff Guard Lando would have been a better accessory, or doing the staff anyway, even though it wasn't in Return of the Jedi, or in the past, I want to say maybe Saga Collection in 2006, he came with a knife, something. Granted, the VC figure didn't really come with anything at all, not even cups, so this is definitely a step up, I think, in the accessory department, but not great, not exciting. I don't know, it's just kind of like, I've been looking forward to a Bib Fortuna for a while for my Black Series collection. I know so many other fans have too, because the Jabba's Palace portion of Black Series is very lacking. I mean, there's Jabba, Salacious, Han and Carbonite, Boba. We now have Return of the Jedi Boba, so we have proper Boba. Gamguard, Slave Leia, the Walmart exclusive Luke, Leia Bausch. Any Chewie, really, just about any Chewie would work, except for Solo and maybe Empire Chewie. But any Chewie, just about. I mean, even Empire Chewie to an extent, I think would be just fine, really. 3PO and R2. But specific to Jabba's Palace, all those unique characters like Max Rebo and the Dancers and Joe Yowza and a Gonk Droid, even 8D8, EV99. There are so many Jabba's Palace characters that are so unique to Jabba's Palace that it would be really great to get at the Black Series. Fingers crossed for Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary, which is next year, by the way, in case some of you forgot. We are coming up. 2023 is supposed to be 40th of Jedi. No word on Hasbro on that yet. I mean, at this point, I think a lot of us are just kind of assuming that they'll do it because they did it for Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back. But they also didn't do anything at all for the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones. So your guess is as good as mine, especially when, albeit some of them may be popping up in some places way too early, all of the Obi-Wan stuff that we're waiting on is still slated to be released in 2023. So there hasn't really been a whole lot of extended reveals or even pipeline reveals for Return of the Jedi that would suggest that we are getting a 40th Return of the Jedi toy line. I hope we do. There are so many Return of the Jedi characters that I would love to see on a 40th card back. I'm hoping they don't do what they did with the Star Wars card back and the Empire card back and just re-release a bunch of previously released figures on a card back. I mean, I'm sure we probably will get another Bib on a 40th card back if they do that. I'm sure we'll get all of the Endor characters that we've already had in Phase 4 on a card back as well. But I'm hoping maybe Hasbro doesn't do all that and releases a bunch of Return of the Jedi characters that we still haven't received yet in the Black Series on card back, like an Endor Rebel Soldier, for example. Some of the Skiff characters. A Black Series Yak Face would be awesome. there's just so much more, you know, that I think we should get in 40th. So fingers crossed that we're going to get another bib. Maybe he'll come with his staff then, since it's the 40th anniversary. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. But here's the bib in front of us right now. Again, lackluster in accessories, but at least he comes with something. Even if it is cups, I mean, if you didn't get that Cantina Showdown, well, now you've got the cups from it. There's some good side art right there of Bib Fortuna. On the back, you've got some words and things and more of that artwork. And that's pretty much it for the packaging. And here are, again, the same cups that came with the Cantina Showdown. Another little plastic piece there. All soft rubbery plastic on his cloak. No soft goods, which is kind of disappointing for Bib, since, you know, it's not like they blew their wad on their accessory budget with this figure, so it's kind of disappointing that he couldn't at least get soft goods, since, you know, his vintage figure has soft goods, the VC figure has soft goods, so it's a little weird that he doesn't. You can take his cloak off. It does come off pretty easily. It's weird that it doesn't completely separate into these two sections. As you can see, the plastic is seriously stretching right there. So I'm going to lay off of that a little bit. But the parts that go around the arms do peg in. So it's strange that that doesn't separate entirely into two pieces, just by pegging all three spots in. He actually looks quite thin. For now, I mean, because we know what happens when he takes charge. And my figure has an error on him. So, okay, we'll get into that. That's another QC issue, so be on the lookout for that with your figure. So you'll notice he is supposed to be fully articulated. Head is on a ball joint. Neck is on a ball joint. Shoulder joints, single jointed elbows, wrist joints, all that good stuff. Now here's the error on this figure, right out of the package. He has, from the shoulder to I guess we'll just say the bicep section, he has two right arms. Notice how that point right there is right there in front. I got two right arms on my Bib Fortuna figure. This is supposed to be facing this way. Now, the hand is correct. He does have a left hand, like he should, but I guess when he was assembled in whatever factory he was assembled in, they grabbed two right arms for this Bib Fortuna right here, rather than a right arm and a left arm with the proper joint. So, how strange. How strange that that happened. So watch out for that. Waist articulation, again, soft rubbery plastic goods here, but fully articulated legs. You do have a upper thigh joint, double jointed knees, ankles, all that good stuff. Wow, cowabummer on that left arm there. Real shame. He's just gonna have to have a backwards arm on display, I suppose. I would reach out to Hasbro about it, but they're not usually the best about fixing those kinds of issues when you call up their customer support, unfortunately. Usually their solution includes, well, usually their solutions include just you sending in the figure and them cutting you a check. At least in the past when I've called them, and that was fairly recently for a whole nother issue for a figure that was sealed. But yeah, I'm kind of bummed out about that. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the forums. Do you have figures recently that you've purchased that have incorrect joints like that, or incorrect pieces? I wish the Lekku was at least somewhat articulated, or that soft bendum material, so you could at least pose them in a different way. Because really, this is pretty much all you get with the Lekku. Granted, I mean, I would want this one over the shoulder anyway, and this one just kind of hanging back, but I wish I could, like, at least drape it down or have it somewhat straightened out down his back while I have this one up. He can hold his cups. So you can put this cup in this hand, just kind of wrap it around his fingers. Come on. There we go. So you can give him his cups. He can hold them pretty much in either hand, even the arm that's not facing the right way. That's going to just drive me crazy. Like, I can't stop thinking about it now. Because I know it's wrong, and that's going to bug me forever. Oh, goodness. So annoying. So annoying when that happens. So yeah, he can hold cups in either hand, and that's great. He has cup holding action. Still, I'm just glad that we have a bib. Like I said, we just haven't had a whole lot in the Jabba's Palace department. Here he is next to a Gamorrean guard, and here he is next to Jabba the Hutt. See how he stands next to his master. And you know, a new Jabba set I think would be really cool, especially for 40th anniversary. Maybe we get another con exclusive box set, but in the vintage style packaging this time, and he comes with the throne. I think that would be really sweet instead of the cardboard throne from the 2014 SDCC Jabba the Hutt. What do you guys think? Would you like to see another con exclusive Jabba with the throne? I think this would have been really great had the Rancor got backed. To have, with the Rancor especially, having Bib on display with Jabba, the Gam Guard, and the Rancor, I think all in one display. I think that would have been really cool. Maybe we'll get another chance at the Rancor in a few years or so, or maybe it'll just stay a dead project for forever. Who knows? Only time will tell. Anyway, stay tuned for more awesome Rebel Scum content. Stay tuned for more reviews like this one right here. Make sure you're going to the website every single day for daily content, and make sure you follow us on social media, like and subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss our videos, and go to RebelScumShop.com for all kinds of swag and merch, like this awesome Rebel Scum shirt I'm wearing today. We'll see you later. We'll see you another time. May the Force be with all of you, you Rebel Scum.